We're here at the Racing Electronics display at PRI having a blast, absolute blast, talking to all forms of racing because Racing Electronics is in all forms of racing. And we're going to talk to another one of our Hoosier Heroes, and this is a young lady I occasionally get a chance to call some of her races out of Millbridge. She runs micros and drag cars, and I'm going to try to figure all of that out. She's from down in the state of Florida. Victoria Beamer joins us here. How are you?
I'm good, you?
I'm doing well. How's the show been? How's it been with the purple jacket being a Hoosier Hero?
It's been really good. It's been busy, but I'm really enjoying it. Being a 2026 Hoosier Hero is absolutely amazing.
Absolutely amazing. Okay, so how did you get into drag racing and micros? That just seems to me like a weird combination.
So at the age of 7, I was able to get in a junior dragster, and I fell in love with racing right then. I grew up around racing, going to the racetrack, because my dad drove dirt modifieds. So I always kind of had that racing kind of background. So in 2023, 2024, I was able to drive a legend car, and that was fun. And then I went out to Millbridge one night in the summer, and this was right before my spinal fusion, and I fell in love with watching the competition. The competition is absolutely amazing. There's no competition like Millbridge Speedway. So I think that's really why I liked it. There was so much competition. It was so fun. So going into 2025, I wanted to drive a micro sprint. So for the 2025 season, I drove one and I absolutely fell in love. So going into 2026, I'm really going to adjust my focus to the micro sprint and really try to work on my, what did you say, driving skills.
It's fascinating. It really is. I love both forms of racing, and I was a little partial to the micros there with Millbridge. Okay, you mentioned some health issues. You're rolling along through life. You're a young girl. You're driving your drag cars and everything, and you end up with just describe what went on with your back, because I can't even do justice trying to describe it. What was going on with your back?
So at 9 years old, I was diagnosed with idiopathic adolescent scoliosis. That's very hard to say. I didn't even know how to pronounce it whenever I first found out. So that's the curvature and rotation of your spine, and when we caught it, it was already 50 degrees, which was quite big, and usually over 50 they recommend surgery. So we tried to do bracing, so I wore braces. So especially in the drag car, that's really what I was racing at the time. So I would put my brace on, come back from a pass, put it off, take it back on. So that's where I really tried to do everything but surgery. I did physical therapy, went 2 times a week, trying to keep it under that 50 mark and live on with my life. Well, going into 2024, it got to 113 degrees. There was really nothing that was helping. I tried bracing, tried physical therapy, I tried everything. Different types of physical therapy, multiple different braces. I think I had 8 braces throughout those few years. So we decided that it was best to sit out the 6 months and do the surgery. That way I could come back even stronger to racing. So summer of 2024, I went in to have spinal fusion. And what's neat is 2 days before then, I was at the PDRA Pro Stars, and I came out as a 2024 PDRA Pro Stars champion. So that was absolutely amazing, knowing 2 days later I would be in the hospital. So whenever I went in the hospital, they had me put on a halo traction device, which was going to pull my spine because it was already at 100, just to kind of wrap that up a little bit and get it safer for the surgery. So they took it from 113 to 75 to 25, and then with post-physical therapy, I'm down to 10 now.
Oh my gosh, congratulations. That is really, really exciting. How tough was it? How tough a pill is it to say you got to sit out for 6 months?
That was really hard. Whenever I found the news and we decided that it was going to be best to sit out, it was definitely hard at the beginning. And then as it really started to set in, I thought about it, and I really just realized that was going to be the best case scenario. I would come back even stronger. Even though it was the 6 months, it was the right decision.
So how is your back now? Do you have things you need to do? Do you have complications or issues with it, or how is your back now?
So I had more pain before than I do now. I have no pain now. Before, it would start to occasionally hurt, and even a couple weeks afterwards, there was really nothing. There was really no pain at all. It was a nice, smooth sailing surgery. So I now have to just do some physical therapy exercises just to keep my lumbar, the bottom part of my spine, straight, because they left that open, so it would be even easier to race and get in and out of cars. So that's my one job, is to try to keep that as straight as possible and build core exercise.
So you're dealing with doctors, and doctors deal with this, and they deal with kids and everything like that. What did the doctors think about you wanting to race cars while going through all of this? What was the doctor's reaction to that?
So the funny part is the surgeon that I had my surgery with was the first one I ever met. We went through multiple different surgeons, and then we decided to go with him. So he knew about my racing, and he thought it was absolutely amazing. So he knew from the age 9, whenever I was driving juniors, he knew that was cool, and he was just ready. He was hoping, or we all knew it was going to go good. We had a feeling, so he thought it was really cool and was happy to do it.
Wow, that is exciting, and that is so cool to hear your story, just to hear your story, to hear the progress as far as that goes. All right, so you mentioned 2026 focusing, you're going to be a Hoosier Hero all year long, focusing on the micros. So what's up next for you? Where do you go from sitting here at PRI, and what's coming up next for you?
So the next race we have is the Tulsa Shootout.
I knew it was coming.
I could tell you knew that was coming. So the next race is the Tulsa Shootout. So I'm so excited for that. I went out last year and watched, and I absolutely loved it. So then this year I get to race. And I hate being a spectator, so last year it was really, really hard. So this year I get to go out and race. And then for 2026, I'm really going to focus on the micro sprint at Millbridge Speedway. Maybe try to go for a championship even, and just really work on my racecraft in that aspect of racing. And then I have a pro late model on asphalt that I'm also going to run, just to work on some more racecraft with the oval.
Wow, that is so exciting, so cool. And your Carver Racing is who you ran with this year. Are you still hooked up with those guys?
Yes, sir. 2026 with Carver Racing.
And I'll tell you what, they put together some good cars, that's for sure. Victoria, congratulations on the Hoosier Heroes, and appreciate dropping by and chatting with us.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Oh, wait a minute, I forgot one thing. Oh, I forgot about the mystery question. Oh my gosh, we got to do the mystery question. Oh, we have to do the mystery question. They haven't been too hard. They've been all right. Yeah. Right. Now, oh, you might have a new one though, so this might be a new one. Oh, this one's neatly folded here. What was your first street car? Okay, we don't have, well, we don't have that one. Let's draw another one out. Draw another one out. Okay, we need to. I wondered, you know what, when I thought about the streetcar one, I said we got some people that probably don't have streetcars. All right, here we go. Well, that looks like another new one as well. All right, okay, we'll try this one. What is, and this could be a race car or a street car, what is your dream car?
Ooh, a dream, Porsche 911. Yeah, I'm
sorry. Win a lot of races, girl, if you're going to get a Porsche 911.
I don't know if that's going to come from races. I don't. Maybe other jobs and maybe social media, but no, I've always loved the Porsche 911. It just looks so classy and so nice.
So fun. That's cool. Victoria, great hanging out with you. Great meeting you. It's funny, I get to Millbridge and I get to meet some people, and sometimes I don't catch up with you. It's great catching up with you here, and I'll look forward to watching you race out there next year.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Victoria Beamer, one of the Hoosier Heroes, joining us here at the PRI show.